With a spark and a flash, I ignite! Ampamine here, coming at you with some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic! Now, it's been a little while since the last time I did one of these episodes, but gold darn it, I had a hankering for some role-playing game action, and here it is! Now, hopefully some of y'all remember Redros. He gave me some smack, some lip, and I don't appreciate it, and I told him that I would kill him later. So he is first on my list. He is numero uno on the very, very long and still growing list of people that I really want to murder in this game. And now, he's freshly off that list. And there is only one way to get off that list. The most fun way. Well, fun for me, I should say. Brejik, will you please stop riding my buttocks on this one? I'm almost dead. Leave me alone. Now, interestingly enough, Bastila can definitely fend for herself in this battle. She is actually invulnerable to all damage. So I'm just going to stand back here and let her face tank all of the damage that Brejik is dishing out, and just take pot shots at him until he keels over and dies. If he comes after me, I'm just going to run around in circles until he gets bored of chasing me and goes after Bastila again. This is just, it's the easiest way to save resources, and I'm super stingy with my med packs. So, yeah, nobody's getting those in this fight. I'm just gonna pew 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 pew. It's fun. Yeah, this is blaster. I don't know how much Tabana gas I have left. I don't actually remember when the last time I replaced the Tabana gas cartridge in this blaster was. And I mean, this was in use for, Vendek used this way before I did, so I don't know. Maybe he kept really, really good care of his blasters, which would make sense. I mean, if he was expecting people to come murder him all the time. Because I think he was expecting people to come murder him all the time, because he had the bounty on his head. So, it would make sense that, he would keep it very well-oiled, very, well-stocked, well-taken care of, well-cleaned, thoroughly cleaned. Oh, for crying out. I'm just gonna start spamming Rapid Shot, because extra attack every round, and there we go. And I'm not getting any hits. Nobody's aggroed on me, so I don't need to worry about the AC penalty. And now, for the best part of any battle, the looting. Let's see what we got here. Battle stims. Yes, please. Brejik should have some really interesting stuff on him. A double-bladed lightsaber, Brejik's belt, Brejik's armband, and Brejik's gloves. Those are some really nice items to have at this point in the game. They all provide damage resistance to a certain type of damage. And if you equip all three of them at the same time, you get a fairly significant damage. Excuse me. You get a fairly significant damage resistance to every type of physical damage. So, yeah, it's really, really nice. So if you combine that with the fact that I already have the shiny fiber armor, which gives me resist 20 versus cold, resist 20 versus fire, I'm going to be pretty well protected. So you'll see Brejik's gloves, gives you extra dexterity, blah. Brejik's armband gives you resist 5 versus slashing. And, let's see, his... what? Should be... oh, Brejik's belt, yes. So I'm going to take the hit on the Fortitude save, but I get resist 5 versus bludgeoning. So yeah, pretty well served in terms of, actually getting crap smacked out of me. And, so I've got the 17 to dexterity, and that means... ah! So I just realized what had happened. Apparently, I was low enough on life that the game killed me when I lost the Constitution buff. Thanks, game. Thanks. I'll be back in a moment. Back where we actually were in a second. Alright, welcome back everybody. Now, as you can see, I've managed to equip the response package without murdering myself, and I get an extra +1 to my dexterity bonus, which gives me an extra point to my AC. And my attack rolls on blasters, which is excellent. Very, very nice to have. Alright, now, there is also something that I realized I forgot to tell everybody. Brejik is a scoundrel, which means he gets sneak attack damage if you are incapacitated or flanked. So if he gets a few lucky shots on you, it's actually possible for him to literally one-shot you. If you are, if probably you'd have to be one of the, like, lesser healthy classes, basically, if you're not a soldier. So if you're a scoundrel or a scout, there's actually a very real chance that he might just kill you instantly if he gets a lucky roll. So, yeah. So just pray that the luck gods are on your side, and barring that, quick saves. Quick saves are the anti-RNG savior. Anyhow, let's talk to Bastila. What's up, girl?
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner.
Yeah, idiots, all of them.
You think you can collect me as a prize?
I'm gonna do it
I
anyway.
don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
I'm amazing! And we are totally going to... I want to say rip off Luke's line, but technically this takes place thousands and thousands and thousands of years before Luke Skywalker even existed, so he was ripping me off.
Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example.
Bitch, please! You don't know what I went through to get here.
Neural restraint collar without In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you.
Okay, that's unfair, because you were invulnerable during that fight.
You're lucky I was
So, that doesn't count. You were magic. Yeah, you were a helpless prisoner. I
may have
just disrupted everything enough for you to actually help and escape.
A little thing called the Force, but I suppose
Lady.
too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business.
You're condescending. I don't like it.
If I'm going to
I already dislike you.
To get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
No, for better or worse, Karth is still alive too.
Is alive. Finally, some good news.
Hey! Hey!
He's one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's
Not
proved
cool,
himself a
Bastila.
hero a dozen times
Not
over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities.
My abilities are amazing.
Despite my Jedi
Confidence,
training, I still
nothing.
tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet.
Alright, yeah.
We're here.
I think they've probably... Whoa. It's a cutscene! Lightsaber battle duels, yes! Lightsabers clashing and crashing, and all of the Dark Jedi will fall before the might of the Mighty Galactic Empire. Sup, Revan?
Win, Revan.
Yeah, cliches. And now all three of us attack at the same time. But no, there's actually an explosion. And that explosion occurred because Malik is a butthole. Big surprise, I'm sure.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally,
Yay.
things are looking up. Now
Happy
I just need to
Karth.
figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Looking for you. Yeah! I like how I'm still, like, bleeding to death.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things
This
aren't
close
going
to
as
launching
planned.
you out of an
Don't let your
airlock
ego
in
get
the middle
way
of
the
space
real
somewhere.
issues here.
This
That hardly
close.
strikes me as an
You can't see it,
appropriate
but I'm
way to
holding my
address
fingers
an
real
I'm a
close
member
together.
of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation abilities.
I'd like to see the
many times in
Force
this war.
keep you
They'll
alive
serve us well
in
here, I'm
a
sure.
total vacuum.
Talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good
You
leader
tell her,
will at
Karth.
least
You
listen
tell
to
her.
the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Eh.
Yes, alright.
Calm down. I'm the leader here. It's obvious. I'm the protagonist of this game.
Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge.
Yeah, we
all
can't
need
get
to
hung
work
up on who's in
together if we wanna
charge
get off
because
this
it's
rock.
obvious that I'm in
The
charge.
answer
We don't
is
even have to
out there,
argue
we just
about
have
it.
to find
It's-
it.
Well
I'm
said.
in charge.
And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Yeah, I
think
won't
we'll
let
need
that
some help
happen.
getting off
Because I'm a
Taurus.
protagonist.
Maybe if we ask
Yeah,
around, one of the locals can help us out.
a
Should probably
protagonist.
start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Well, it's just... I don't know. That slave outfit was... never mind. Yeah, Vision.
Vision
Yeah.
of what? This is
Revan!
strange.
He's
Such visions are often
evil.
a sign of force sensitivity.
Are you saying that I can one day become
It
a
may be
great
that you have some
Jedi in my
connection to
own
the
right?
Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own force.
Oh, no,
abilities.
no, 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 no,
It is
no, 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 no,
possible
no,
that
no.
in the
I will
excitement of the battle's
feed off of
aftermath,
all of the
I
force
also allowed you
abilities.
to witness one of my more intense memories.
Yeah, just get, I get a lightsaber, wave it around, be like, hey, stop it, I'm a Jedi. I use the Force.
It's a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council.
Fine.
They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However,
Hey,
I think
ow,
it would be best if we all
ow.
stayed
It's
focused on the
obviously
task at
significant.
hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Okay, for once you actually have a good point, Bastila. For once. Alright, and finally I get to level myself up. Well, no, I don't get to level myself up. Sorry to get your hopes up, everyone. Okie dokie. Now there's a bunch of stuff that I want to take care of with Bastila because if I recall, which I'm pretty sure I recall correctly, she starts out at level 1, but levels up based on, general party experience, so you have to give her a bunch of levels and choose a bunch of force powers and all that. So I'm gonna get that handled and taken care of and out of the way, and then I will bring it back. Ooh, a thing. I am amazing, yes. That's me. In the cantina. Ordo, huh? I remember that guy. Yeah, he's the Mandalorian. Wise to attend this meeting. Oh, a Mandalorian has an offer I can't refuse. What else is new? Yep, I'll go meet him. That's fine, I can handle Canderous just fine. Run along now. Anyhow, now I'm gonna level Bastila up a bunch. So, yep, back in a sec. And we're back. Now, immediately, right off the bat, Bastila gains an extra ability point, which I put into Charisma because that's the only odd ability score that she has, which gives her an extra bonus point, and Charisma tends to affect a bunch of force powers. So, it's really the most obvious place to put it. It may not be the best, but it is definitely the most obvious. And she only gets 2 skill points per level, and she only has 2 class skills that you can actually put anything into, which is Treat Injury and Awareness. So, again, it's a pretty obvious choice. Not necessarily optimal, but a pretty obvious choice. As for powers, yes. Now, I gave her the Cure ability, the Burst of Speed ability, Force Valor ability, and I believe she comes with the Force Aura. So, and all of these powers, the Effect Mind, Stun, Force Push, and Throw a Lightsaber. So, basically, those are all just very, very nice buff powers to have. Very, very nice. Especially at this stage in the game, especially Cure. So great to have, because it automatically means that you don't have to keep wasting credits, very, very potentially valuable credits, on just medpack after medpack after medpack. And as for feats, she got 1 feat, which I put into Improved 2-Weapon Fighting, which should improve the way that, she fights, because she's a 2-weapon fighter. And that's just about it. As for equipment, you're definitely going to want to keep her in her clothing, because any sort of armor restricts pretty much all of her Jedi powers, and you're also, for obvious reasons, going to want to give her the double-bladed lightsaber that she picked off of Bregic. And I think that's about it for Bastila. That's also about it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I appreciate it. And this has been me, Ampamine, coming at you with some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Next time, we will visit Canderous Ordo and see what he wants with us. Anyhow, I will catch all of you on the flip side.